Alright, it's BK-ism, aka 6K, better known as Idaho Style Master, and today is the Yard Report. Alrighty, we got some dope shit for y'all today. We got a piece by VAYNE, but before we peep any of that shit and check out what's rolling through the yard. All my friends are toys. That's what's up, dude. That's the reality of my life right there. All my friends are toys. Oh my god. Shit. Look at this. This is clean. I mean, it's faded, but the piece itself is fucking clean. We're just cruising along. Look at this fucking bush, holy shit. It's fucked up because I might have to go back through and take flicks of these because I want the video part to be one take, but I also want some clean photos of these, so I'm gonna have to walk up and down this shit. It's so fucking cold out here. Let's see a burn piece in a minute. Thank God it's sunny today. Because if it was cloudy in this weather, dude, it'd be so fucking freezing. Look at that. That feeling is fucking party. This whole ass party in that feeling. This worker is like, what the fuck is going on? Just getting some flicks and all that jazz. Wish it was sunny though. It's pretty clean. On to the next. I like this one right here. This shit's fucking butter. Oof, look at that. Shit's ill as fuck. Oh shit, look how faded this is. Mad faded. 2012? Damn. Alright. On to the next. Look at that. That shit's jumping off. See the little fucking details in the 3D? And then we've got some shit that's crossed out. Oh man. What's up with this shit? You see this? It looks like someone took like a rag of paint thinner and just fucking smeared it all over. What the fuck? Then we got a dope ass piece right here, and it of course is disc too. But at least they didn't use a color that really fucked it up. Like it kind of blends in, you know? That's clean right there. Oh, there we go. There's the other half of the fucking... There's ETC. So we got WH and ETC. Alright, we're going to take a look at this fly ass piece by VAYNE. So we're going to break down this piece from left to right, from front to back. We're going to tell you why it's fucking dope. And we're going to show y'all how and why this piece here by VAYNE is an ill-ass example of perfect extensions. So let's get into it. But before we break this bitch down, here's the 3 requirements for functioning extensions. And that is flowing at the origin, having reason for travel, and flowing at the destination. Now, you don't have to do all 3, but you do have to at least have 2. And VAYNE does it perfectly in this dope ass piece right here. Alrighty, so let's start this bitch off with the extension that starts on the left side of the A and goes all the way across the V to the left side of the V. This extension flows at the origin, has reason for travel, but doesn't quite flow at the destination. Now you might be wondering, how the fuck does that work? It works because you only have to have 2 of the 3, and VAYNE does that here. VAYNE chooses to flow at the origin and have reason for travel. And VAYNE's reason for travel on this extension is to add weight to the left side of the piece. Because if you go and you look at the E has a ton of weight. It's got a huge serif, it's got a star with a fucking arrow coming out of it. So he's got to compensate for that weight all the way to his left side, or else his piece is going to be unbalanced. So that's the main purpose of this extension, is to add weight to that left side. And that's why he can get away with only doing 2 of the 3. And VAYNE uses this extension flawlessly. So now our next extension, from the left side of the Y to the left side of the N. And this extension flows at the origin and flows at the destination. And what's really dope about this extension is VAYNE had to keep in mind his 3D. See, the reason for its travel is to fill that negative space in between the Y and the N. And this extension would not have done as well with a 3D that was going to like straight to the right or straight to the left, because it's such a thin extension. It would have barely filled in that negative space. But since he knew he was going to do his 3D straight down, this tiny, thin-ass extension turns into a huge filler piece in between the Y and the N because of its 3D. And that's truly the mark of someone that knows to keep their 3D in mind when doing their piece. And it's dope as fuck. Alright, and now is my fucking favorite extension in this piece. Like, this extension to me is the illest shit ever. It flows at the origin. It doesn't have like a huge reason for travel, but it flows at the destination amazingly. And I love how he put a compressed extension on the serif of the E. So it makes it appear like his extension is split from the serif versus just ending where the serif is. And I just love that small detail that he put a compressed extension there instead of just ending his serif there. And that to me is the illest shit ever. And I love it when people do small fucking details like that. That shit is so fucking ill. And that's why that extension is my favorite out of this whole fucking piece. So that's why all these extensions function. Now I'm sure some of you are like, what about the Y? The Y goes all the way from the middle of the piece to the left side. What the fuck's up with that? It's not an extension that's just added on. What VAYNE is doing with the Y is extending the structure that already exists. He's not adding new structure. He just extends it and bends it and brings it all the way across from the middle of his piece to the left side. And why does he do this? Well, again, he's adding weight to the left side and also adding flow by adding uniform or similar elements in his piece. And he does what he's doing with the Y, he does the same thing on the right side. And they're all put there strategically to add flow and help balance the piece. Seriously dope. And that really shows how much VAYNE knows how to put his pieces together. And it's dope as fuck. And you gotta give props when people are putting in work like that. Because that shit is ill as fuck. And that's why I'm breaking this piece down.